Right, you guys, did a bit of range testing last night with Angus's, not range testing but just testing for a load, and this is just standard, this is Angus's rifle you've seen on a few of my videos, so I've just been mucking around with a few loads trying to get the right load for it. I think I found it last night, but as you can see, Angus just uses a standard Remington 700. It's got a Zeist, it's got a Zeist 4-14 on it, one of those that guy said he didn't like the other day, but I love this scope. And I'm just going to change this rifle around a little bit later. I'm going to take the plate off and put a boxed magazine, because it's got one of those clip plate magazines in it, which I don't like, and I like the boys to take the bullet out and take the box magazine out and see it out when we're fox shooting. And that way I know the rifle's not loaded. But anyway, so I went and tested a few loads last night, and I'll just show you them. The bullets I was using were the Sierra 50 grain Blitz Kings. They're pretty good on foxes and that. I had 5 shots here. The first one was a hot load. I fired a few clearing loads, but then this one here, 27.3 grains, was pretty good. It sort of fired in a line, but didn't really group that well. The next one that I fired was, this one was 26.8 grains, and it sort of was around, you'll notice as I go down and find the sweet spot, it'll tighten up. Then I went to 26.4 grains, and all these are 5 shots. So there was 4 shots in close and I went 1 wide, which was probably me, but it went wide. I'll give you a close-up of these photos so you can have a look, but you can see the 4 shots. So that was 26.4 grains of AR 2208 with the 50 grain Blitz Kings in it. And then I went to 26 grains. 26 grains, you can see there's 5 shots in that, and they're all you know, about in 10 mil, so 50 mil. So that means, you know, out of 100, that was at 50 metres, that was about 10 mil. So at 100 metres, it'd be about 20 mil. You know, twice the distance, twice the angle, relative angle. So that's shooting sub-inch at 100 metres, which is good for a standard rifle, nothing done to it. It just goes to show you just got to muck around with your loads a bit and find the sweet spot on your rifle or your bullet, and your rifle likes that bullet, and just stick to it, and then just do all your range testing, don't change. That's what I do. I also tried out the 40 grain Blitz Kings. They shot alright. There was 3 shots pretty close, and then 2 each side. They went a bit wide, but it's still like shot pretty close. So around the 26 grains of powder for this one. And I got these Blitz Kings for another rifle that I'm actually getting made up, but haven't got it yet. Anyway, I'll give you a close-up of these targets, and yeah, go out and test some few loads, get your rifle shooting. Alright, this is the 5 shots of the 27.3 grains of AR 2208, and you can see that grouping there, and that's the load for that, and that's 50 metres. Yeah, so I'll just put that tape down. That'll give you an idea of how far the 27.3 grains was. Alright, the next one was 5 shots, 26.8 grains, the 50 grain Blitz Kings, you see that they sort of weren't in a line, they sort of started the group up a little bit, and you'll see the, give you an idea of the size of the grouping there. Alright if you would just, you know, want to shoot close, but if you want to reach out there and get them a bit further out, you'd want a better group than that. Alright, the next one was 5 shots of AR 2208, 26.4 grains, 50 grain Blitz Kings. You can see it's starting to group up a little bit there, and give you an idea of the size of the group. It's only 50 metres, it's not far, so it's good enough to hit something if you were hunting, but you know. Rightio, now next one, this is the best grouping, and that's 5 shots in there, and that one's 5 shots of with the Remington, 26 grains, 50 metres at St Mary's Range, and they're the Blitz Kings there, and that's just a standard rifle I'm using, nothing fancy. It's all Angus has used to get all the foxes he shoots, and give you an idea of that group. I'll put that down there. I'll give you an idea of what the size of the group is. So that'd be an inch, you know, at 100 metres. And this one here was a 40 grainers. I've got some 40 grainers. Then that was 26 grains, but they shot 3 bullets, and then I went 2 out. Maybe the barrel was a bit hot or something, but maybe it's me. I'm getting old, so that was a pretty good too. But I'd muck around with them. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. I hope this helps you. Doing some different load just shows you from just a few grains how the loads can change. Like that's all. Shows you how they can change just from just a point of a grain, all the same overall length. All new shells, Remington shells, only first time fired, so it just shows you the difference. Anyway, hope you enjoy it.